will. Live from this. We got the sound on. Yeah, we have the sound on. We have the sound on. It's how things are. How things made up to be. It's made of, so it's better. Veins of me. Vein is a vein. The vein is okay. Well, this is a strange event, isn't it? I'm actually here now. Good evening, guys. Apologies for yesterday's stream. A bit weird yesterday. If you are kind of wondering why the title is got this on, computer repairs and live chat. Yeah. I'm actually waiting for my mate to drop back off that laptop again. If he can. He hasn't been here yet, so I'm waiting for him to drop the laptop back. Because I was going to have an experiment with that tonight, actually, on the live stream. I was going to do a I was going to get out my old television thing, and I was going to hook that up to show you guys what this issue is, and I'm going to try and find out what's going on with this software crap. But I'm going to see if he turns up, and if he turns up tonight, we might try and fix it tonight, hopefully. But anyway, but I'm here tonight for you guys tonight, so you get an extra stream tonight. You do. And tonight's stream is going to be Queen tonight and talking computers and stuff. So I'm going to find out whether he's going to turn up in the next half an hour. And if he is going to turn up in the next half an hour, I might put it off. And then we'll try it again. And we'll see if we can resolve it. But what I did last night, I'm sorry about the lighting was bad, by the way, last night. My lighting was terrible. I took out the old hard drive, which was this one, which is a Toshiba. This is a 250 gig Toshiba drive. And I got out my old Toshiba laptop, and I've now clarified something interesting that came around, which is interesting for you guys to listen to. So here's the deal. Here's the deal that happened. Let's pop the chat out, because now let's pop the chat out on this. If I had it down here, actually, pop out chat. Good, put chat on this as well. Yeah, my camera was a bit screwed up yesterday because I apparently had the settings wrong yesterday. Anyway, so get your chatting, guys, tonight. Queen, anything you want to talk about? Music, PC chats would be pretty much in the agenda tonight, I think, in this anyway. So this is what happened anyway from it. I ran, actually, I'll tell you what I will do, because my laptop is still here. Actually, I will get it up and I'll show you. I want to show you what the problem is on the video, right? So we're going to use this Toshiba laptop tonight, and I'm going to show you what happens on Windows 7, right? Now, bear in mind, I have got stuff on this. What I'm going to do, I'll put Windows 7 on this drive from that flash drive. I have actually Windows 7 still on that flash drive, but the 64-bit version is not going to work. So I'm going to have to download the 32-bit version of Windows 7 and put it on this drive. I could clone it, but it'll take ages. But yeah. Or the other option I could do, I could use a virtual machine, and I could run a virtual machine in this anyway. maybe a possibility of actually doing that. Virtual machine? Yes, I think so. Virtual machine would be perfect for it as well. But the thing is, I'll have to run Windows 7 64-bit on that version of it, on the virtual machine anyway. Which I've learned how to do it. It's just kind of a bit, I suppose it's not bad really for what it's made for. So I'm going to try on a virtual machine. I'm going to try it on that. Because you can do it on a virtual machine, because it's kind of, it's a fake thing, but kind of will work well for the drivers and things. So we're going to try it anyway. Now, bear in mind, this laptop, I bought... Devon! Lie down! Lie down. Yeah, Devon's here. Honestly, I think she owns this room, you know. Now she's going to bed. Yes. And she's tired. So I'm going to put my cooler on this Toshiba. And I'm going to turn my camera on so you guys can see the laptop. If you've got any questions to help me out, guys, on the Windows 7 problem, let me know. And I'm going to download VMware on this as well. So we're going to try a virtual machine thing of it as well. And guys, I know what I'm doing because I am professional at this thing anyway. So I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to mount my camera on this one. Okay. So this is going to be a bit tricky because now I have to put the camera down like this and you have to see the Toshiba, which obviously is not going to be good, but my camera is pretty good indeed. So let me turn off the text and the JPEG image and entertainment, and you guys can see what I'm going to do. This is not running an SSD, by the way. This is running a normal mechanical drive. It's actually 1 terabyte drive in this. 1 terabyte drive. I did have a 760 gig drive on this one. Now it might take a bit longer to load because I actually powered it off too quick. That's why it's going to take ages to load everything in. I'm now going to try the virtual machine, which you can't set up a virtual machine in Windows 10. I don't know how to do it. So that's something I'm going to investigate tonight. Yeah, I'm just going to move this back a bit so we're going to reposition. I don't have my stand. Actually, that's I could use my stand. Actually, I might use it for the camera. Might work a bit better for it. Yeah, I'll have to hold it. I'll have to hold it. I'll use one finger anyway. Right, I'm just going to put my password in. Nope, you're not going to see it. Ha ha ha. There we are. It's on now. This originally, this Toshiba is not mine. This is, I bought this off Steve. And we're going to do a trade. Actually, we're going to do a trade soon. So this is going to be new to me. Working a virtual machine in this. And you're probably saying, Tez, it's risky doing it. It's not risky, it's just kind of, it's an experiment and I want to try and resolve a Windows 7 problem I'd like to fix. So if I just get my, I know my camera is going to suck, but if I have my stand, then I could show you on here, but obviously I'm going to stand up like this on my chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to start doing the virtual machine thing. I've got to use my camera first. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, it's going to load everything in now. No, guys, I haven't configured this either. I didn't configure this at the time. Gaming heads here. You see how slow this is. God, this drive is totally going to die. So we need to do. Because everything I haven't see. I think what I've done is I haven't installed the speed setup for it. Obviously, and that's my fault. So I don't think this is going to search just yet. Hard drive activity is going crazy. Yeah, now it starts again. Now we go to V. Now you see, now you see it's acting up very funny now. See, now it's acting really fucking stupid. Okay, I'll just make sure this is working now. That's what I hate about virtual. That's what I hate about mechanical drives, is that they are so fucking slow as hell. See, now this has been just a pain in the ass. Okay, so I'm gonna see now. Look, my mechanical drive is acting fucking weird. Yeah, I've got no idea what's making it do this. Let's have a look at Task Manager. I wish I had. Let's do Task Manager. See what's starting up here. Oh God, this mechanical drive is so fucking slow. I hate this thing. Got any questions, guys? Put them in. Please put them in the chat box, please. Anything you want. Chat yesterday was really good. This is the only stream you're going to get tonight as well. There is a live Queensville on Saturday as well. Jesus, come on! Wasn't this slow before? Oh, I know where it is. It's this cooler. The laptop cooler is acting funny. That's why. So we've got Steam. Why is Steam on this? I don't know why Steam's on this. Steam should be taken off this actually for some reason. But yeah, what's happening is I've got like a cooler on top, and the cooler is affecting this a bit as well. It is running. Oh, actually, it's not running. Power's gone. Oh yeah, you forget about this thing. Yeah, it's loose. There's a cable that's loose on this apparently, and I've got to cut that off because it's affecting the cable, which is really bizarre. Gaming Head says Windows Search does not show programs for some reason. Windows Search is a bit of a crappy situation it's in. It's absolutely dreadful. So so now hopefully this should now let me. Yes, there we go. Virtual. Now you see now the search is not working now, and I think it's because this is connected in. So that's why it's stuck. And the mechanical drive is thinking, well, I can't seem to speed this up, mate. That's not the point. You're a computer, you're supposed to work. See, look at it. I can't even delete it. So let's do this. Let's do sign out. Reset the system. Not that I'm going to restart the computer because that would take ages to do, but let's sign out of this. Now let's sign back in. Just get rid of that. Okay, now we should start a bit faster now for that. I realised actually use the sign up method. It actually resets everything, and then the program is. Do you want to uninstall the program? No. What I want to do, I want to use a virtual machine. Which in settings, system. I know I don't have a capture card either, because I would put it to the TV, but it won't work. So there is a virtual thing here, isn't there? Remote desktop. Let's use control on the PC from remote device. You'll be able to work with another device directly from this PC. Your home version does not support Windows. Windows 10 does not support remote desktop because the Pro version is not installed. So virtual is not available for me to use. So don't worry about it. We're going to get the virtual machine anyway. So let's go to Edge. I find Edge is more faster than Google Chrome. Sometimes it can be, but on this it will be slow as hell. I just found OBS for some reason as well. Yeah, I downloaded OBS plugins before. Steam might be the problem. It's probably slowing it down a lot as well. But what we need to do is put the VirtualBox on. We don't need to download that at all, so we need to go to Virtual Machine Software. Someone was telling me apparently if you use a virtual machine, like VirtualBox. Is it VirtualBox? VirtualBox, isn't it? Yeah, VirtualBox. So apparently Oracle VirtualBox is free. There you go. That's it. So we're gonna get this now. I have never used a virtual machine ever, but saying that it's okay because this is safe. I'm not running anything on this. So VirtualBox, this one we need to use. Need to download this one. And I'm going to show you basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to install Windows 7 on the VirtualBox, but I want to show you what is the problem, what the issue is. Because I can show you on the stream as well how it's working. Right, now I don't know which one's which. If you're looking for the latest one, 5.2 builds, Windows host, is that the one? Windows, right. And then I can take my flash drive, and this flash drive is a 16 gig flash drive. This is a Optima, probably can't see it for the light, Optima flash drive, 16 gigs. This has been with me for many years and has never ever once died. But it's a good flash drive. So I'm going to install Windows 7 from this flash drive onto VirtualBox when it downloads. Google Chrome is faster than Edge. Well, kind of. I disagree with that actually. They're both. I've got good hardware. The PC that I use is brilliant for Google Chrome and Edge. This probably better off getting a new version of Windows 10 downloaded and formatting the whole lot. But this is a clone of my old PC, my old PC that I had on there anyway. That's why this has got an older version of Windows 10 on it. So this is the 2017 version of Windows 10. Right, so I think we're ready to start now. Could do getting just a little stand about here. Pending installer. Welcome to VirtualBox setup. You know, let's publish it anyway. I don't know what the hell this is. USB support, yes. Networking, VirtualBox bridge, VirtualBox Python. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Feature requires no kilobytes on your hard drive. VirtualBox network adapter for host-only networking. That might be interesting to do. Bridge network. Feature requires. So basically, it's just USB support we need because we need to run anything on that. So we don't really need any of this because I hate putting these on. But we do need register files, so you don't need that. But we need to quick launch bar. We'll put it in next. I'm not going to really use it a lot. Network interfaces. Installing the Oracle networking feature will reset your network connection and temporarily disconnect you from the network. Oh, is that only if you're using it from Wi-Fi? Until you run it. Shouldn't make any difference at all because it is connected to the internet anyway. But if it does disconnect from this Wi-Fi thing, then obviously, yeah, then we're going to have problems. Hopefully it's not too much trouble. So I went to the bridge today. Devin is tired now. She is knackered, the poor dog. Went on a run today. And yeah, we've been on a nice thing as well. Right, what was it saying? What does it say? Would you like to install this hardware? Oracle Corporation Universal System Series bus thing. Now, is that I've got any feeling that is for the USB driver, is it? Well, it says don't install on there, so that must mean that I don't really, that's only if I'm using a network thing, so no, we're not installing that. Oh, apparently, yes, you do need to install it, so that's my fault. Installation error failed. Oh, huh, huh. The Queen thing's fallen down. You see there, guys? That was the first. Alright, Devon's getting the shocks now. She wants to go back in the bedroom. Go on, there we go. There we go. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. Okay. That's Debbie for a while now, anyway. Okay, so, right. We're just, no, mate. Afraid not. I'm not alive tonight, I'm afraid, mate. Got other things to do than be here. Right, okay, so that failed. So you do have to install that driver. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually pull this back a bit so you guys can see it. I know I'm so sorry about the lighting here, guys. It's just that I don't have a capture card. Wish I had a capture card. Would be good. Never mind. Right, so now we downloaded the file. Now we're going to find it again. I've already downloaded it, but I should have really saved it actually. But we'll just download it again anyway. We'll actually save it this time. We'll save it this time. It'll take a little minute to download it, which is good. Right, while I wait for that to do, this is weird. Putting the camera on this thing is a joke. So while I wait for that to do, yeah, the Queen thing falling down. It fell down. That was weird. That was. But I was saying that I have been thinking about it. Unless the fact is there might be the fan is actually funny. Right, any questions, guys? Then, any questions while I'm waiting for this thing to install? I normally would be using the. Oh, actually, that's better. I can actually use the camera. I can see now, guys. So that's good. I've actually got the camera on my laptop, which is good. So if you've got any questions, guys, get them in. So maybe this thing to download. 2 downloads in progress. What? No, I don't want to download it twice. You may cancel that one for a start. Apparently I have downloaded it, but I don't know whether it actually will it run from here. Oh, well. Oh, yes, it will. Okay. Right. So, okay, so we do need to install this. So we need to do this again. So we need to install everything else. Just install everything. I'm not going to install the menus and shit like that. Just register file associations, of course. And yes, we do need to do that and install. So you do need to install that thing. Actually, I'll take up my flash drive just so this is going to work. This would be interesting to do. Questions, guys, please. If you're watching the stream, questions, please. Just don't sit at the computer. Okay, and now it's installing. Now it's good. That's good. Quick questions or computer questions. If you've got any computer questions, you can just help me out, guys. So just if people watching tonight, just give me any questions you want. I am fine with that. Okay. Oh, you can't see. Oh, there we are. Right, VirtualBox is installed. Start the VirtualBox after installation. Oh, I don't. As I say, guys, it's the first time I'm ever doing this, so I don't know. I'm just experimenting with this laptop tonight. Right, welcome to VirtualBox. Right. Down camera. Let's see. Okay, so on the VirtualBox, the part of this window is all virtual machines on this side. So we need to create a new one. And we're using 32 bits Windows 7. This is going to be test. I don't know whether these are actually pre-installed or anything, or maybe they've come with these. I don't know. Memory size default. Yeah, default be fine. You can create a virtual disk hard disk now. The recommended size of this disk is 32 gigs. That's pretty big. So maybe we should go back. I think we might cut it down actually. Memory's about a gig we need to use, so it's 32 gigs to run it on this drive. That's actually enough. We don't have to actually don't add a virtual hard disk. I don't want to add it. This is just basically just a test issues for it. You are about to create a new virtual machine without a hard disk. You will not be able to install on. Oh, so you need to actually do that. So we do. So we'll use unless you use an existing hard disk file, which we are going to use, which is we're going to actually use my copy of Windows 7, and it is on my drive. Actually there, and it's virtual hard disks. Oh, actually it won't work on this because it's not going to work on it, is it? So we can't actually use that. So no, we can't use that. So we'll have to use a virtual hard disk now, and then we'll delete the hard disk later on as well. There's plenty of gigs on this anyway. Please use the type of file that you want to use for the virtual hard disk. If you do not need to use it, you can leave the setting unchanged. Virtual disk image, virtual hard disk. Apparently it says VirtualBox is the best one to go for, so we'll use that as well. Please choose whether view virtual versions. Just a fixed hard disk may take longer to create, but dynamically allocated. That's absolutely fine by me. File location and size. Select the size of virtual hard disk in megabytes. The limit is that much. Well, to be honest, we're not using that bloody much. Fucking hell. We'll use 3 gigs or 4 gigs of it. 4 gigs of 4 gigs of space. So 4.4 gigs. That's fine for me. And now it's creating it. And is that it? It's done. Okay. Windows 7 powered off. Windows 7 should now hopefully be on. So this is our startup disk. So this is the please select a virtual disk file. Yes, it's on flash drive. So now we can start the. You have the auto capture keyboard turned on. This will turn it off. So we need to now get the host drive, which is on my flash drive, and it's on here. Oh, actually, it doesn't seem to have it on there. Host drive D. Okay, and there we are. And the virtual machine is now started. Okay, so no bootable system device found. Machine holders. Okay, so we need to. Devices. USB settings. Oh, there we are. Ah, I got it. Sorry. So it's USB 3.0. And we need to need to actually close it and restart again. Just power off the machine. Okay. Now hopefully it should boot into Windows from this. See what happens this time. Should we boot from the flash drive? Fatal, no machine, no bootable medium system found, system halted. Okay, so basically that means that we need to run it from USB. So we need to find out why it's not doing that. Okay, USB. Here, I see. So we'll look, adds new USB filter with all values of the hosted patch to this PC. So it should really be that one.
This one is just delete this one. Delete that. Okay. Right, now hopefully it should now just close it again as we do it. So we reset again. Power machine. Power machine. It's the first time I've used the VirtualBox, I tell you as it is. So the reason I'm just doing this is just to test out Windows 7 on this now. Hopefully it should now run. No bootable system found. Well, it is got boot on it. Let me see. Unless I just run the unless I run the unless I just run the main. Oh, I've absolutely screwed this up now. See, this is why I don't know what I'm doing. You see, guys. Okay, let's just cut this now. We don't need this. We need to VirtualBox. Let's just end task. Okay, keep this on. It's aborted now. So we need to add. I don't know how to. Let's go try it again and see if it's gonna work. It's probably not going to be able to get the reading for it. Now see, it's coming again saying no bootable medium found. System halted. Well, it's on my drive. So I don't know whether I need to get the ISO images from my drive and put them on, because this is running. Mouse is off again for some reason. The keyboard's not working, responding either. Oh, that's bizarre. That is really weird. So the mouse is totally gone. Seem to be doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Let me just try to sort this out. Yeah, just trying to figure out what's going on here from that. Right, it's fine. See, system halted. But now the mouse is not working at all, and nothing's working on this. Right, task manager. Right, let's get this back off. So let's close up both things here. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, so the E drive apparently cannot find the ISO image on this. So I might have to download an ISO image. I have got the ISO images on my flash drive, but yeah, that sucks bad ass. Okay, let's do. Okay. Can't find VirtualBox in this now for some reason. No idea where it is. Again, this thing doesn't want to thingy. And Steve's on his way, which is good. So I'm actually going to be able to show you guys what's going on with that thing. So I'm going to shut this down, and Steve's coming now, and he's going to spend more tonight. So I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to go back to my streaming camera, and when he comes, we're going to try. We're going to try 32-bit version of Windows 10, because I have got an idea that might work. Actually, in fact, it might work for a couple of reasons. We're going to You'll be here in a few minutes actually. Shut down. I'm going to miss out anyway as well. So that's cool. So I have got my cooler, which is good. Actually, one thing I do need to do is I need to cut off the wires in this. This thing's a nightmare to use. Woohoo! So I need to be careful this time. Maybe not. Maybe not. Good. Okay. Yeah, this cable is good for cooling your stuff. So I'm going to just meet you guys for a few minutes. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing a format of Windows 10 32-bit version. I'm going to try and fix this goddamn Toshiba thing. And I'm going to show you guys why this Windows 7 acts funny. And he's on his way. Hopefully, it shouldn't stay too long. So, yes. Oh, apparently this thing failed. But not open media. I love when you film this thing's acting funny again.
now Windows 10 Pro, that stuff. I have a feeling that this flash drive did fuck up a little bit. Steve's actually here now. But he's not, he's put his drive over as well. Hey, 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 hey. Shut up, you know who it is. Lie down. Lie down. Right. Okay, so. Oh, it stinks. It smells. So Steve is now. So I have his. He's bought me his drive over as well. Why is he giving me that for? So Windows 10 is now running on this flash drive now. I've got all of the gear. I really don't need this actually because I've already got power source. In fact, I think this could work without that on it. So anyway, so I'm going to show you guys first of all why we're getting the Windows 7 problem. Yeah, I was hoping this thing will just boot into here. I was hoping this would just fit, and it does. Anything. Okay. Right, so this is the Toshiba we were working on yesterday. If my camera focuses. In focusing. So I've got the power on there, so it's fine. Right, so we are going to show you now what the problem is with this bloody thing. And my camera is fucking hopeless. Okay. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Piece of crap. That's it. Right. So this is the Toshiba we were on yesterday. And I'm going to show you basically this thing is amazing. This laptop is amazing. I'm using the same power adapter for this as well. So that power adapter, I've already got Toshiba power adapter, which is there anyway. So this Toshiba was the problem we had yesterday. I'm going to show you what is going on. It's still got Windows 7 on this. But what we had was we were getting the extended display settings were messed up on this goddamn drive. It was a nightmare. But I'm testing it with the software this time. But I realised obviously the Windows 7, this is the 64-bit version of Windows 7. If I just put in here Windows, if I put Winver in. Now, this is what's come up as. Right, this is the 2009 version. I'll just get my camera sorted out. I'll keep the settings up here as well, which is fine. Right, this is the 2009. Steve. This is the test one we did. When you connected it straight away to the settings, when you went to Windows P, we're getting these, right? When we were going to extend, this is what was happening. Extend settings, right? Bear in mind this is not connected to the computer yet, right? This is what happens, right? Well, obviously now it's not connected to the thing anyway. But when it's connected to the TV, then obviously it should run. So extend it nicely, right?
So I could just connect it straight to the TV, but to be honest with you, I ain't going to do that. So I'm going to format this all together as soon as this flash drive is done. This is going to have Windows 10 now, 32-bit edition. 64-bit for this. I don't think 64-bit's recommended for this drive at all. So that's why I'm going to put Windows 10 on this drive now to do that. And no, I'm not going to show you the installation progress because everybody's seen it anyway. So that's what we're going to do. That's a problem we've had yesterday. So we're going to try Windows 10 32-bit edition. I'm going to see if it runs better with that on, and I'm going to test it. And Steve brought his drive over, which I'm glad he did, because he's got to test this again for this. This is all of his music in here as well, which I'm going to test. So I'll do the Windows 10 update. Windows 32-bit on this one. He's in no need, he's no hurry to use this laptop at the moment. He wants his drive back tomorrow because he needs it for his music, but that's not a problem. Why is this not working for? Definitely is that cable. Where's that one? Right, well, it's working now. And this laptop works a lot better actually, which is good. So that's cool. It is working, isn't it? Yes. Okay, it's actually working. It's cooling it down. So I'm going to install Windows when this drive is finished, because right now it's doing the portable drive for the flash drive. I'm going to install that in a minute. Let's see what your... Use mute your microphone. I did. Mute my microphone is back on now. I'll send you my DVDs in October if it's okay. That's perfect time, my man. That's good, my man as well. But I want to watch something else now. My website, the website for ST Entertainment, the premium website, I've stopped it. I'm not paying for it anymore. I think it's a waste of time upgrading the website, to be honest, because technically we're only paying it for a few weeks, but to be honest, there's no point doing that. So, we're going to have a bit of fun with this laptop tonight. Yeah, graphics in this is amazing, by the way. So I'm going to try Windows 10, 32-bit edition, which I downloaded. No, I ripped it actually from my DVD copy I had on that thing, which is fine. And I'm positive that this USB adapter in my computer is faulty. I need to fix it. We will succeed. We will succeed. This is a 3 terabyte drive with a shitload of music on it, and it's been working champion. So Steve gave me that tonight, and he says, test it tonight, see what you think, get back to me tomorrow. No, yeah, why not? He's up to spend more tonight. It's going to a rock and roll night tonight. So that's going to be fun. While I'm sitting here talking to you guys and doing a live stream again, which is fine. So yeah, so tonight I'm just basically going to be fixing this laptop again. Extended settings on Windows 7 is a joke. Windows 10 32-bit version is going on this now. As I said to him this morning, that I think the 64-bit version of Windows 10 does not work properly. I think the 32-bit version will work better for it. And I'm going to put all the drivers on, I'm going to put all the updates on, and I'm going to even install the sound card and everything else in it. And on that flash drive, there was nothing on it anyway, because all the music's now on my drive now, which is my music I need for my meeting on Friday. So all that's on my drive there, which is sitting down there anyway. And yeah, so I can power this off now. I don't really need to have this on. Bye bye. And this is on the SSD in this as well. The SSD is fantastic in that, just cool. Right, is there any questions why I'm on? Because I'm just waiting for this thing to format and I'm ready to go. And we'll show you. But I'm not going to go through the Windows 10 progress of it at all. No, wait, take ages to do. What I should really do is power it on and go through the BIOS settings to make sure it's on AHCI mode. So F2. Just going to test to make sure it's on an AHCI mode. We are running AHCI.
Yes. Yes, HDR mode is enabled. Good. This laptop has never been used for I don't know how long this has been. This laptop's not been used for many years. Never been used. It's been cleaned and it's been opened up and been properly done. Never ever had a problem with this laptop at all. But it's running really fast. So well, we need to change the boot system as well because we're booting from USB. Actually, if I remember right, I think this did boot from USB originally from it. It's also got an eSATA connector on it as well, which is not recommended to use. But it's got HDMI and it's got the USB 2, USB 1.0 on this as well. Recommended. So I'll actually show you what I'm looking at right now is the BIOS screen. So yes. So I haven't got my flash drive installed yet because my flash drive is basically doing the Rufus boot, which is there. It's doing that. And I'm basically going to run this laptop as well. This laptop's amazing. This is beautiful. This is a Toshiba Satellite A350 D203 model, but it's in perfect condition. It's a bit upgraded. Oh, I need to put some memory in this, but to be honest, 2 gig memory. 2 gig memory, it's sticky, but it'll do. It'll do. I'll have to get another. In fact, I think I have got some memory in that box of mine somewhere. Whoa. That didn't sound good. It's a bit weird. Where's my box at? Box of tools. So you can watch that for a bit while I find that box of tools. Let's see what kind of memory it takes this actually. I'm sure I've got some memory in here. I think I've got a 2 gig sticker in this actually. I've got 1 gig. I've got 2 gigs. That's Team software. This one here. So 2 gig memory will work in this nicely indeed. So I don't know. It's only got 2 gig memory in this. Where's my contact camera? Right, I'll just show you the memory on this one. This is 2 gig Team DDR2 800 megahertz. That's pretty good. That actually, it's not working here. You're supposed to have paired memory. I don't know if I have got another one of those. I think these are 1 gig sticks. 1 gig. 1 gig. 1 gig. 1 gig. Got 2 more here. Got a. Whoa. Well. 4 gigs of memory. Wow, that would be worth putting in there. 4 gig memory. I think I'll put that one in fast. And I've got 1 gig memory and I've got DDR memory as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick in 5 gigs of memory. I know this is the only Kingston I have, but I think it will work nice for this in fact. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick that in. So I'm going to take that goddamn 2 gig out of this and I'm going to put the 4 gig inside it. So I'm going to do that now. So yeah, actually, I knew I had that. That's actually, actually, I think that might be different memory altogether. That I don't know if that is the right memory for this, but I'm going to check it anyway. I don't know what kind of memory it has in this. So let's power this off. Let's take this apart. Let me get my camera down. You won't be able to see a thing because it's just no, and there's no battery in this either. The battery actually did break. Battery's not been installed. So memory is in here. I think it's in here. We'll take this out of here. That doesn't work. I think that was the best one.
Oh, this is one of them silly ones, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is one of them silly ones. Why has it got one of those before? See, I don't know which is which. I think the memory is in here. One of these has got the memory inside it. I'll find it. Okay. 2 screws. Oh, it's got a dual hard drive in this. That's bizarre. Ooh. Oh. You can run 2 hard drives in this, apparently. That's interesting. There's no hard drive in there. Hard drive in that one. Hard drive not in there. So you can run 2 hard drives in this. That's interesting. I'm not sure if it has got the right compatibility for it, but well. Never knew that. I never knew that. So this is a dual 2 hard drive. Unless when it was built, probably had a couple of things with it and stuff. Yeah, that's bizarre. So the memory is in there, and you can't see. I have no light in this room. I will get lights, guys. I promise I will. I'm thinking about buying a laptop, but I don't know which device. Best laptop to go for at the moment is get a second-hand one and do it yourself and get the part yourself. It'll be cheaper to buy one than getting a new one, from my point of view, anyway. Okay. These screws are terrible. I need to put some new memory in this. I just hope this 4 gig memory is going to fit, because I don't know what kind of memory it is, from my point of view. Right, so we've got memory in here. We've also got Wi-Fi in this as well. So we've got a, I'm not sure what kind of memory this is actually. This is DDR. You guys can't see that, can you? This is a 2 gig 2 gig memory. My goddamn camera is so terrible. 2 gig memory. This is I think this is DDR2. I think it is. And this is DDR4. That's not good. So that's not good. Okay, so we might as well just put in. We might as well just put in 2 gigs of. To put another gig of memory in this anyway. So this is going to be the 2 gig loons. This is another 2 gig memory. So it doesn't need to be the same. It could be the same, but obviously there's no point. So I'm gonna stick in. Devon's here as well. Devon. So this is the 555 chip. I'm just going to basically put in. I know it has to be paired memory, but to be honest, I've used memory in the past and it has worked out much better for it. If I had the Asus one would have been better to have. But let's see, it's not going to work, is it? Right. So we'll stick in 2 gig in here, another 2 gig in there. Nice. And I don't know how the clock speed's going to work on this, but then both memories do work out actually better for it. I want to make it too tight. Right, so there's 2 gigs memory. Now hopefully you should have now. I'll boot this back up. Because I do need. So, oh, I better flip this right way around first. I do need this bin as well to cool it down because it gets insanely hot. And our flash drive is now done. And now we should have now a faster computer to run. Just take a while for it to burn, isn't it? And there we go. Right, so F2. Back in the BIOS. Let's go and have a look at the memory now. So now we have got 4 gigs of memory, which is good. Very nice. So right now we're now going to stick the flash drive in, and we're going to put in Windows 10 32-bit version, Windows 10. See, my flash drive's been acting funny because it just powered off there, and I think I know why. This memory is not compatible for this system. So this memory does not compute. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think that was the issue. Yes, I remember this now. This memory did fail. So 2 gigs was just enough to run Windows 10. So yeah, it ain't gonna work. Oh dear. Oh dear. So that memory's not gonna work. Memory has failed. So I'm gonna. Is it in properly? See, I don't know whether this memory is. The Samsung memory is pretty good. I don't have this. Unfortunately, doesn't work. So that memory is ballsed. So, do I have another memory chip in my collection? I hope I have. You can get. See, we've got a 1 gig. See, technically, we should really have paired memory, but I don't have paired memory. So we've got 512. 5. Got 1 gig. We've got Kingston 2 gig. That might work because that team memory doesn't work at all. I've got to have that Kingston memory. Yeah. Have I got any more? Nope, that's it. So let's try the King. I know Kingston one's pretty good for it, so we'll try the Kingston one this time. See if that works. That doesn't seem to be in properly. That. Oh, it's loose. Okay, that's in now. That's good. Make sure that other one's in properly as well. Nope, that other one's not in properly. Okay, I don't understand that. The first one is not in right. Now it is. And then Kingston memory in the top. Put shield back on. Not too tight with it. Yeah, I can send you 4 gig DDR3 RAM because I don't have any use for it. Oh, that might be interesting as well. That'd be good. You can send that to me. That'd be really good indeed. Be nice to have a bit of memory for extra parts I need for it. Yeah, I know you're supposed to have paired memory. You always keep saying, "Oh, the paired memory. That's how it's going to work." I know why, because it seems to be a bit broken on the top there. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Right. Now, let's see if this will boot now into... to see if it won't bugger up again. It's not laptop RAM. It's for a tower. Oh, it's DDR3 memory. I've got 8 gigs of RAM in this anyway. So technically, I don't really need to think it. I think this memory might not work. It probably might. Oh, it says stop Windows normally. Well, stop Windows normally. It's Windows 7. And the memory did just, yes, it is. So that memory doesn't work. either. So that means that I can't run 4 gigs of memory in this. I have been filming these things a bit weird. So I'm going to just leave 2 gigs of memory in this. You need paired memory, I'm afraid. So I'm going to use the Samsung one. I'm going to use Samsung one. 2 gigs of memory is all it's going to take. So 4 gigs unfortunately will not work. Will not run in this. So, oh, that sucks. Never mind. All's not lost though. The power inverse. Oh, yes. Right. So all these memories here. Unfortunately, you've got to use 2 gig of memory, which is a shame about that. So, oh, what a shame. And that is now working better now. There we are. So we're back to 2 gigs of memory now. So that's a bit of a shame. So yeah, those memories are fine, but you can't use dual memory in that. It's a pretty shame about that, but never mind. So we'll have to do that as well. You have changed the frequency in the BIOS. Yeah, but it just powers it down for some reason. I mean, I can go to the advanced settings. There's no way to do it actually. USB flash drives actually we configure now very nicely. So we need to boot that first. So we need to set that to the top, and we need to select it from F5, F6 to go to the top. Save and exit. And now we're going to boot it from this. Yeah. But on this one, the BIOS settings on this are weird because it's the old BIOS settings on this anyway. So we're going to run Windows 10 32-bit on this. Should boot straight away. Should be 2 minutes for the boot. And just power it off again. I wonder if it's this power. I wonder if it's this power supply that's not taking the charge in it. It is. I think it is. Yeah. So that power supply is not compatible for this. So we're not using that. We'll use this one instead because there's 2 different types of power supply that runs this anyway. So I definitely feel that was the problem. Yeah, before. You can't use 2 different Toshiba ones because it's got to run the proper thing on this one. So we need that. Yes, yes, Captain. No, Captain. Feedback's for Captain. Captain, my Captain. Right. So let's. I definitely feel it would be the power supply. There we go. Yeah, the power supply acts funny with the memory in it as well. For some reason it does that. Right, this should hopefully boot now. SQ USB. I like them screens. This one apparently does not hold a charge in this one. In fact, I think it is different. I think this is. $17908. Yeah. My bad. Was the power supply. So this one, this one. This is from my other original Toshiba. That doesn't work in that one, so we're gonna have to better power supply for that one. That's why. Okay, no problem. Leave that alone for a bit anyway. This is this is the best copy of Windows 10 32-bit I'm using on this. So we're going to run 32-bit Windows 10 on this version. Do bear in mind this is the old version of it that came out. Oh, well, maybe I can put that memory back in then. Okay, my language is English, not bloody Delhi. English. We are not in the United States, we're in the United Kingdom. Install now. I suppose you guys have got to watch this anyway. I don't mind. As long as the fans are spinning and they're not spinning again. You know what? I have a funny feeling I've got a bad connector in this. It's working now. Yeah. The thing about this cooler is terrible. It slides all over the place, and I absolutely hate this thing. Yeah. So the power supply was a problem, my fault. So I could have put that memory back in anyway. We're going to run a pre-activated version of Windows 10, which does not need anything on this at all. And then we're going to run KM speaker was on this as well, so it doesn't really need to have an extra Windows thing on it. I could have run Windows 7 on this, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to format this drive. Oh, do you know what? We need to delete the partition first. Is what we need to do. So delete the partition. Delete. And that's it. Now I've got a brand new drive now. So this is the SSD we're going to run in this. And next. And now we're going to run Windows 10. Yeah, my bad. That's fine. Right, okay. Postage to the UK isn't very expensive, more than £3. Not too bad then. No, I don't think I'll be interested in the tower stuff because, I mean, my computer's 8 gigs anyway. So, you know what I mean. So, we're going to just run this and then we're going to test it with that software. Hopefully, without any issues at all this time. So I could actually put more memory in this laptop now if I need to. I'd like to. So I really should have put 2 gig memory in this actually. The Kingston memory would have gone in fine. So I will actually put this one in. This Kingston memory. Actually, this came out of an old laptop. Quite a while back actually from this. So this one, I could put the memory into this one anyway. This one, this memory actually was really good. But the reason that I took the memory out of this one is because there was not much I can do with this at all. So yeah, that's the reason why. Anyway, nice to bring it back anyway. It was good about that. So but I just hope this cooler is running, and the cooler is running fine. It's running fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to, because I know the updates will take ages, I'm not going to put the internet on just yet. Although I do have my cable hanging around somewhere, because I don't use Wi-Fi. I use my Ethernet cable, which is better to use for downloads. And I find actually Ethernet's much quicker to download stuff than using thingy on it. Because if you use Wi-Fi on your computer, the updates take ages to download. They do take ages to download. So I do recommend using Ethernet. And not that I'm going to actually put. Well, I'm going to do the updates as well. I suppose I do want to put this memory in there. Yes. So 4 gig memory is going to go into that. Power supply is working fine. Gaming head's leaving now. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, no problem. See you later, my man. So what I might as well just tell you guys, you have heard the news today that Mark Bryden. Let me put my camera here so you can see what he's talking about. So you guys want to know what's happening. By the way, this will be the last stream. This stream was basically going to be a temporary stream, but saying that, I've now decided to come on tonight and do a stream for you guys. So, what is happening with Mark? Well, some good news came today, and Mark is moving. Has now moved out of the He's now moved out of Westcliff, South Inland Sea, and he's now here. He's now northeast, and I'm so glad about that. So Mark's going to be starting Queensville next week. He is. He's coming in to do Queensville next week. So Mark, if you all wondering what Mark was going to try and do Queensville, well now it's going to happen. It is. Mark's coming on next Saturday to do Queensville. Yay! Finally got someone to help me out now, which is wonderful. So we'll have more live streams. We'll have more Queens to talk about. We'll have somebody here now, finally, to do Queensville on a Saturday. I think our first live stream we're going to do is vinyls. We're going to talk about vinyls and pressings and things and stuff. And he rang me up and he said, "Look, I still want to come and work in Queensville. So can I still do it?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" Because he wants to do a new collection. He says he wants to update his Queen collection. He wants to do a new video of it, which to me is good. It's a good idea actually, because when I go to his new house in a week's time, he said, because I can't go there in a minute because he's going to be moving in and blah blah blah. He's going to be travelling by bus to here, to the Queen studio, and then we're going to do some amazing live streams. Not that I have any planned yet, but I think the next couple of live streams we're probably going to do something really exciting. So look out for that. We definitely want to do that. We definitely do want to redo that vinyl collection again, because it was a monster. Just hoping to God that he has still got it. Although he did ring me up and he said he has still his Queen collection in the van, which is good. Anyone want to watch now? I'm just actually waiting for Windows 10 to start. When it gets 93, we'll get the updates, and then we'll hope to God this is going to work. It doesn't need it really will not need updating or anything on it. Although I will have to download some of the drivers again, because I've deleted a format in my flash drive, and but actually that's the thing I might do now. If I go to my downloads, have I still got everything on download? I'm going to download stuff now before this flash drive comes off. So I'm going to get the Windows. I'm going to get J2 downloader that we're going to actually need. Steve needs that immediately. So we'll get the new version of that Windows version, download. Take 2 seconds to download this. Download goes to Mega for some reason. Mega uploads pretty good as well actually for that. So we'll just download that. Okay. And then we need WinRAR and other stuff put on anyway. It doesn't take 2 minutes to do, so I've already got a copy of that on my D drive. Failed virus detected. Oh, that version's not legit. Well, where's the one I had before? D drive. I do have J downloader on this somewhere. So I'll make sure where it is first. PC programs. Oh, I do have J downloader set up. I do have it. So technically, I need to use the version I have on here. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to wait till everything goes on the flash drive and then do that, and then we'll put the rest of it on. And hopefully we'll get this all done. And then we'll have some stuff on it. Other things going on. I've had probably a few nice days off. Might work on music because I've basically done everything now. Everything's done. So we've got a meeting on Friday. We've got everybody's coming on Friday, which is good. Got 7 people coming on Friday, which is really, really good. So I'm looking forward. I keep looking up for the camera. I'm looking forward to an exciting weekend as well. My friend is getting married on Saturday. He's got everything sorted out for that. Friday he's going down to sort out the room. Gets married in the afternoon. I can't wait for Saturday. He's having a rock and roll party as well on Saturday. And I'm so glad that he did a rock and roll night, because that's what Andrea and Steve love, and I'm so glad he did. He didn't want to have any party crap on or anything. He's working tomorrow as well at the tavern, so. But I don't go there on a Thursday because I don't like it. I used to like it before, but I don't like it now. It's just the fact I don't like the music there because the music's pissing me off. Like a Wednesday night, I like go on a Wednesday night, you see. Wednesday night, I normally be out and seeing the mates and stuff, but everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you should go on a Wednesday." I say, yeah, but I don't like the music there. Got to have our music, metal music. Look to the rain. But Thursday nights at Riley's is not bad. Just wish I could change the music scene a bit. If only the bar staff just really had the consideration to tell us why you're not allowed to play heavy stuff when you're playing this stuff. Really pissed off by that so much. Really, yeah, really so annoyed. Right, okay, we're getting now to the installation is nearly done. So I want to see if the 32-bit version of Windows 10 will work better than 64-bit. I know 64-bit was an issue I had before, but I'm going to try and see if this will boot, and if it will accept this memory, I'll put it in. I'll put this memory in as well. I could actually put the memory in after the boot begins. See what happens with that. Then put the drivers on and everything else as well. There's no more chat, guys. I'm turning the chat off. But I thought I'd just come on live anyway to show you guys what we're having issues with this program. This program has been using for many years. It's been a great program to use. But Windows 10 64-bit, I think that was the problem we were having before. 64-bit version of Windows 10 on laptops. I don't recommend it. Older versions, 32-bit, definitely. It's running an SSD in this as well, so it should be really fast. And it will need activation on it, which I will. I'll do that off camera, so you guys don't see that process. I'll do if I put the memory in now. Actually, it'll run fine. I do tell you one thing though. I love the way this lights up. Smashing. It's actually got an AMD. It's an AMD Trithon. I think it's Trithon. AMD Turion ×2 64 core. That's pretty good. An 8i Radeon 32,000 on that. All right, finishing up now. We're nearly done. I am actually thinking of putting a memory in to see if it will run. I'll stick that on in a minute. Using a sound card, Harman Kardon sound on this. The Realtek sound on this is insanely fantastic. So we'll wait for this to finish, and then we'll take that out of there. the best thing about these old laptops is the sound cards are amazing. The Realtek sound cards are absolutely fantastic. Right, that is done. I can take this out in a minute before it boots. And oh wait, does it actually download this one? I think it should be done now. It should power for a minute. That's it. Right, don't let it restart. I'm going to put that memory. I'm just going to put this memory into this laptop, and I'm going to see if it will boot now with this in. If it doesn't boot, then I know for a fact that it is definitely definitely not compatible. Okay. That clicked in nicely, that one actually. So. Okay, so let's now get this together, which isn't going too tight. Let me get back up again. Right, power on. It's around, isn't it? You forget about this thing. Okay, now hopefully it should boot fast. Make sure this is on. Good. Cooling down nicely. It probably will power off again. I know it will power off because it'll just go boop. And I know for the fact that the memory is probably a little bit too much for it to run. It's trying to it's trying to speed up, but it's not. I think the memory is probably buggered on this. Probably not going to do it properly everywhere. Probably go power off and just let everything on, I suppose. But it shouldn't be. I don't think it should be a problem this time. Should be fine now. Yeah, Windows 10 on this flash drive is amazing. I'm going to stick on now the drivers while this is doing. So I'm going to let me do this final setup for this, and then I get I've got the Ethernet connected to this as well, so I'll download all the updates as well for this thing. I'm going to start putting on programs. I need that on as well. And this is controlled with the D drive. I need Windows. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. I need power. No. I need oh. I need WinRAR. Where's my WinRAR gone? WinRAR's there. There you are. And Snappy Driver as well. I need that as well because in case I need something for Windows 10, which probably hasn't got it on here anyway. That's good. It's good to me. Yeah, that's good to me. Well, it's booting fine now. That memory is working okay. 4 gigs of memory is working good on this. 8 gigs of memory would be perfect for this to run. 4 gigs for me, I think it'll be fine. It's mismatched memory, but saying that, it'll still work. But yeah, sorry, forgot about the power supply. You can't use the power supply in there. That's a bit bizarre. Making sure this thing is still, that's good. Cooler is still cooling. Good. Got a funny little USB on this, is very funny indeed when it runs. So, mind you, this laptop is bright though. It is really bright. Oh, it's made for. Okay, I'm going to do its final boot run now. While I'm doing that, I'll get this drive set up as well. We can do some testing on this drive. Because this drive has been out today and it's been updated and it's a smashing drive. It's a 3 terabyte drive it is actually, which is good. So Steve, it's a DJ obviously, been doing it for many years. But after the manners we've had yesterday with Windows 10 and Windows 7, nightmare I think to use. He told me at the last minute I'm going to try Windows 7. So Windows 10 is 32-bit, and if it runs fast on 32-bit, we're laughing. We are laughing. So we hope it's going to work. Well, it will work anyway, just with it being such a bitch as always. Okay, so we're not going to actually connect this yet because this drive, because we still have things to install. Well, I'm very surprised that this thing actually did work out pretty well. We're actually connected anyway to it, so we don't need anything like that. We'll use express settings for it. So we're going to put this in. Actually, I could actually boot it up anyway, and then I could just put that in when I'm ready for it to run. And then we'll give it a moment. I do like the effect on this. This laptop is amazing, seriously. The only thing that happened on this, it was the heat issues that were causing the problem. But the cooler, he's got a cooler for the DJ setup, obviously. I told him to get a cooler for the laptop. And but I'm so pissed at the fact that Acer he used so many years ago, the lifespan just ran out. It just ran out so badly. It's a shame because it was a good laptop, and the memory in it was really good. Now, I'm surprised this is running 6 gig, 4 gig memory now on this, which is really good indeed. So it's probably going to update the updates and everything. It is actually live. No, actually isn't live. I'll find this the video card as well. Video card. I hope it finds the new video card, and otherwise Snap Drive is going to be installed on this as well. Just a moment. Now see how the memory is going to work in this. The SSD will be working lightning fast. Then we'll see how it works. We're going to stream here for another half an hour, guys, and I'm going to go. But this stream's been extra tonight because you guys have got an extra stream tonight. Just to basically see if this is going to work. This will take a while because it's got drivers to download. Do keyboard on this as well. I like this looking keyboard. Very nice. That's actually got the old Windows logo on there. This was actually Windows 7, I think, before. Or Windows XP, I think, it on this. What's that from that? Windows 7. Windows 7 on this was bad. The mechanical laptop, when it had it, it did have some issues with it. Well, the memory seems to be fine. Just saying, just a moment. I don't know what's causing this problem. I'm going to press return or anything, or if I've got to restart it. No, do its thing anyway. Unless this is the issue. And it is. It is that. Who owns this PC? Well, I'll own it. Not. Right, I'm going to just turn this away so you guys can see what I'm doing. Privacy concern. I don't have a Microsoft account. Who's going to use this PC? Well, obviously. Can you actually skip this part? Well, you need to. I suppose you have to put it in anyway. Oh, no, wrong. Okay. And then that's it. Okay, and that is that out the way. So you guys just hiding that from my concern. I do remember this is the early version of Windows 10. So this version of Windows 10 is the first release that came out. This was the very first run. This was the first one in November that came out. And I'm only putting this on. I'm not putting the update on. I'm not doing any of that stuff because the fact is the Windows 10 update for 32-bit may cause some problems. And he's not going to use it for anything else. He's using it for DJ software, DJ playing videos. That's all he's using it for. That's all he's using it for. So he's got his playlists already backed up on his laptop drive, which is good. And I'm not going to reinstall. I'm not going to put all of the music into this. I'm going to actually just run a test of it to see if the videos will work out better on this. I hope so. I hope so. It's not wind anyway. It's running smooth. This is all touchscreen, by the way. It isn't this screen is not touchscreen, by the way. I cleaned the screen because don't touch the screens. Nobody should ever touch the screen in my life anyway from it. It has got a Toshiba web camera, which is not bad for the video. But this camera's pretty good for it, I suppose. And we're going to need another half an hour, guys, and I'm going to switch off the stream. But that's what we had a problem with Windows 7, was it was just not giving out the output to the video. I'm going to test this with my HDMI lead. I'm going to make sure it is running fine, because I'm running a cooler on this as well. Cooler is turned off again. Keep the cooler on. I'm sure it's this goddamn USB is useless. I think my goddamn cooler is broken. It is broken. It's supposed to be cooling down, not getting too hot. Right, searching for the display driver. Display driver is not installed as yet, which is going a bit weird. So while I'm waiting for that, this is the old Windows 10 thing, but it'll do for what it's worth anyway. So it's running really smooth actually. We'll turn the Cortana thing off because it is a nightmare to run. We're not interested in that, I'm sure. And if this doesn't find the display driver, then we will put the Wi-Fi sensor needs attention to fix it. Technically, it doesn't need to be fixed. It's already on. This should be cooling down. Kind of. It's cooling down. Oh, I've just noticed there's a light on here as well. That's a first. I don't think you can see this. Am I there? Oh no, that's weird. No, that's never happened before. Red light there and a sound card there. That is bizarre. That has never come on that before. Well, that's interesting. Right. No, it's not before for some reason. It's very, very weird. Okay. So, while it looks for the driver, for the video driver, which I've got a feeling the video driver will not work at all, we are going to put on Snappy Driver Installer, and we're going to install that now. No, because we're not using OneDrive. We are going to open files. Wow, this is fast. This is really fast. And we're going to put on, well, we should put WinRAR on first, really, because that's what we should really do for that. With the silly music on as before. And we will turn off the stupid user account control crap. We don't need it on. I'm just going to run this program. This was just a basic download I got off the net. This one is the best one to go for. 32-bit, obviously, so I don't need the music on, obviously, for that. So we're going to create the setup for 32-bit. Install. Okay, done, and that's done. Just going to get rid of this first. You guys do not need to see this. And then we will just test it, see if it is working okay. Hopefully it should. And it is. That's good. Okay. Right, so we're going to install the driver now. We'll close this thing. We don't need that anymore. So the Snap driver installer. Kerry Holzman actually did recommend this program to basically everybody, but he did say there was some issues with the video. There was some issues with some wrong drivers not apparently complying with it, which I suppose it is right, but saying that it's just as it is. Let's turn off that stupid user account control. That bugs my nut in, that does. User account settings. Let's turn this off for God's sake. Just allow access to this. Turn this off here. Okay, that. Yeah, turn off the stupid user account crap. I'm going to download network drivers only. It needs to find the driver for the basic video card has not been found. So we're going to select updates and we're going to do this PC only. We're going to do OK. Accept. OK, and then now we're going to download the updates, which is downloading pretty fast actually from what it was anyway. So this is using 32-bit Windows. Let's see, 32-bit Windows. It hasn't found the display. It says a device requires a driver but wasn't found in driver packs for some reason, so that's not being found. That so that ATI graphics card is missing. So we'll have to find that on driver Skype and see how that's going to work out. This is getting a little bit cooler now. I think this cooler is buggered. Although saying that, it is working pretty good. Okay, so it's downloading the updates now. It's found all the drivers. The Wi-Fi is working. Somewhere. Hasn't found the driver yet for the graphics card. But it is working pretty good though. I mean, and I've upgraded the memory in this and everything else. This is Win version. If I call it WinVer. This is 1511. This is the old one. It'll do. It doesn't need the new one on. Like I say, he's only using it for basic music and stuff to play videos and things and TVs and things like that. So that should be really cool. This was actually the very first release that came out of this, and at least one thing is it's just going to work out fine for him. It doesn't need anything else on this. Codec single point as well, which is one thing. So we'll do that. It's found now. I think now it's found the graphics card, and that's all I need. But I'm going to actually put all the drivers on anyway. So we're going to put all the drivers on. Take these to hotkey driver. I'm going to put all these on basically because the main thing is once the drivers are installed, then it will be more better. Vertex sound, need that AMD bus. It's actually running. the driver it's running for the graphics card is a Radeon HD 3200. So I'm not sure whether that is the old one or not. I know it's on board. So ATI 3200. Which I think is I think that probably is the new one that came up. That one. 2018 apparently. So yes, there was a new driver available for that. So this is apparently the chip that's used in this card, I think it's on board. Or it could be the same as before. Could be. I've got a funny feeling, I think it's another one of them bloody cards again. But it is the chipset. Obviously, it doesn't say what chipset it is. It's an AMD Turion ATI graphics. I wonder if it's actually on board all this stuff. It might be on board. So yeah. Actually, I should have a look at the specs on this. A350 D203. Let me find out what the issue is with the video on it. Alright, so apparently, on here, it says it originally came with Windows Vista, so that was pretty old. It's got an Intel processor thing featuring an Intel Core Duo processor. That's actually wrong. Actually, it's an AMD processor on this one for some reason. So that's 20S. That's 20S. That's the wrong one. It's supposed to be the D203. Well, the D203 chipset is probably what's the old one probably is anyway. But yeah, I think that's probably what it is. So technically, this is an old version of this. This laptop is old. It is getting really hot though. It seems to be burning for some reason. It's getting very warm. Actually, I think that's normal. It's not burning as it was before, but the fan, the cooling, the overheat system is very hot on this. So that's bizarre for a start. While I'm waiting for this to download, I'm actually going to install a couple of more things while waiting for this. We'll stick on Keller Codex Power Pack. This is the new one I'm going to put on, which is the mega version of it. And this is the normal one. Put this on. It should accept 1080p video on this. Hopefully it should. If this thing does work. Should work with a 32-bit Windows on it. Devon's one coming out. One thing on it. She wants to come out. Hello, friend. Come on. In you get.
You're doing good.
Go lie down. Lie down. Lie down in the bed. Lie in the bed, Devon. Lie down in bed. Lie down in bed. Lie down in bed. Bed. You still. Okay, so that's done. It will open up the stupid browser that we don't need. We're not going to use Internet Edge. We're going to use something else instead. So now we've got that sorted out. Now we need to run. Okay, so now we need to run JDownloader now. This program is actually brilliantly used. In fact, this has been paid for now by all subscribers who bought this program. Have paid for this program. They've paid for this and it was about time as well. It was paid for. Yeah. Actually, this is not getting too hot now. It's getting a little bit cooling down just a little bit more. The overheating issue is an issue with this laptop anyway. With it, its cooler is so terrible. Not bad. Welcome to the day downloader. So yes. Okay. So we're next. Want to press next? Yeah, press next again. What you need all this on, obviously, for what you need. Desktop icon, yes. Decline all this crap. Decline that as well. One thing that will install is a web browser thing, and I don't know whether that's coming from this program or anything. I'm not sure. So I'll have to uninstall that when it comes on for the first time. We are adding new features to Windows. This could take a few minutes. Well, that basically means it's installing drivers now, which is fine. What's the matter with you? Devon's is getting angry at the fact she's watching the mouse on the TV. Oh, Devon. Oh, such is life. Alright guys, I'm about to turn the stream off now. Devon's just watching the mouse trail over the screen. Okay, that's enough. Shh. So that's all for tonight, guys, on this stream. Thank you for tuning in. I'm back with you guys on Saturday with about my Queensville today. But I thought I'd give you this video tonight anyway, just to let you know that this computer is now running much better now. And we'll see you guys back here on Saturday for a Queensville thing. Thanks for tuning in. Devon will be here on Saturday as well. And I'll give you more information about Mark's stuff as well, and that's so cool. So that's all I want to do now, guys. Just give you an update on the laptop situation. And I'll see you guys Saturday for a Queensville live. See you guys later.